And here we go. The Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans have just completed another day of joint practice. This is day 2, and we have a lot more news, notes, highlights, observations to go over in this video. We're going to do just that. Before we jump in, though, to all of the news and notes and all the good things that happened at today's practice, including some standouts, do me a favor and go give a follow to all of the Seahawks and all of the Titans media members on X right now. Guys, they do such a good job getting these highlights out for us, kind of, enabling us to make these videos. Without them, it's not possible to make one of these videos, so I want to give them a shout out. A to Z Sports Nashville is one of the most reliable ones. Go follow them, but there are so many more. Greg Bell and all of the other ones out there. Sam Phelan do such a good job, right? Go follow them. Today it literally felt like I was at practice with all of the highlights and all of the news and notes that I got from them. So go give them a follow on X real quick. And with that being said, let's kind of dive into the video. So the first play of team period, we saw a deep shot from Geno Smith. And guess who it was to? Yeah, DK Metcalf wide open, busted coverage by the Jets defense. Now, right now you're seeing a bunch of one-on-ones, so keep that in mind. They're not allowed to film 7-on-7s or 11-on-11s for the most part. So you're going to see a lot of one-on-one action. You're just going to have to, keep up with what I'm saying and some of the footage because I cannot match them up. It's literally impossible. We did have some red zone drills as well. 7-on-7 Titans offense versus Seahawks defense. Will Levis was your starting quarterback, obviously. We did see Pollard come down with a back shoulder catch. A great ball from Will Levis that was completed. We also saw a Calvin Ridley catch, really good pickup of about 10 to 12 yards on that play. And then we saw an end zone interception by Tariq Woolen. Great play defensively by Tariq, and we know how good of a player he is and how good of a player he can be down the line. I cannot wait to see him continue to improve. We saw Tyjae Spears get about 4 to 5 yards on an out route. We saw Calvin Ridley drop the 5th pass of 7-on-7s. A little bit thrown behind him, but again, did hit him in the hands. Should have been caught. And then we go to a little bit of red zone 11-on-11, starting with the Titans offense. We saw Kinsley get about an 8-yard pickup over the middle, a bust and screen play, basically just thrown away by Will Levis. We saw Tony Pollard get a short run up the middle, and then we saw Kinsley touchdown, a great throw by Will Levis. Now, for the Seahawks, there was a little bit of an injury during team portion today. It looked like Farrell Brown took a big hit from Roger McCreary, and he was actually carted off the field. Not great. Definitely not a great look. Hopefully he's okay. But let's get into some more Seahawks offense. So we had the first play of red zone team drill was a toss left. Stopped, no gain. Brownlee and Key getting there very quickly. There also was a holding call on the Seahawks offense. We saw a swing pass to Jackson Smith-Njigba become incomplete. And then we had a fade route to Jake Bobo for a one-handed touchdown grab over Gabe Lally. Beautiful catch by Jake Bobo. He is a guy that is slowly starting to stand out in this wide receiver room. With Tyler Lockett getting up there in age, you can start to see Jake Bobo, get more and more reps as time goes on. What else did we see here? We saw a lot of the new kickoff rule. That was fun to see. But actually, let's get back into some more drills here. We had Malik Willis up to quarterback for the Titans. We had Tyjae Spears fight for a few yards up the middle. We had instant blitz. A PBU at the line of scrimmage. We saw Jaquay Jackson touchdown as Malik floated it through the defense. Beautiful one. Chestnut also had a short run. But the practice at this point started to get really chippy. I mean, you could just tell people were starting to get upset. Tempers were flaring up a little bit, and there was fights coming soon. And that's exactly what happened. Leonard Williams threw a punch at J.C. Latham, the rookie tackle, and then Latham's helmet ripped off. I mean, things got really chippy in this practice. But then he got back onto the field. Levis back with the ones. He got sacked. Pollard had a short run. Latham Williams, like I said, got into it. We saw Burks get held on a goal line fade. And then a PBU from Devon Witherspoon on Calvin Ridley. We saw Reese pop Kenneth Walker in the backfield. That was crazy to see. Jamal Adams and Quandre Diggs have been everywhere for the Titans. They've been, on the Seahawks sideline just talking some ish. Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, do me a big favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the entirety of the season for the Titans and the Seahawks when it comes to film breakdown, when it comes to live streaming some games on my Twitch. You can follow that. Link will be in the description if you want to watch the games with me. Make sure you guys check it out over there. But man, we're going to be locked in with both the Titans and the Seahawks all year long, so make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. With that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. Oh, also, by the way, I won a lot of money last weekend on the Seahawks on Underdog. Guys, if you use my promo code, they'll not only match your first deposit up to a certain amount of money, but they'll also give you a free square. For example, Geno Smith over half a yard in week 1. The freest money you'll ever win in your life. Go check it out. I promise you, you will not regret it. All you gotta do is sign up and deposit $5. They'll give you free money, and then see if you can win money. If you don't like it, you don't gotta do it no more. But let's get back into the video. Will Levis had a nice play action slant over the middle to Treylon Burks, about 25 yards on that gain. We saw Tyjae Spears blast a 15 to 20 yarder up the middle. We saw Phillips on a quick out, about 5 to 8 yards. Pollard got a nice run up the middle as well. But overall, today was a really good practice. A good one for Christian Hayes of the Seattle Seahawks as well. Looked like he's really starting to make it a name for himself with this Seahawks offensive line. I'm excited to see what he can continue doing, if he can build upon this going forward. Byron Murphy and Christian Hayes were probably some of the big standouts during 11-on-11s. Byron Murphy's a guy they love and think a lot of, and he's probably going to continue to get better as time goes on. So definitely excited to see what he can do going forward. Let me know, who are you most excited to see during this preseason game of the Titans and the Seahawks? Let me know. Give me an offensive player or defensive player. If you're a Titans fan, obviously give me some Titans players. If you're a Seahawks fan, give me some Seahawks players. Right, I expect this game to be physical. I expect things to get really chippy, especially during the game, right? It's already been that way over the last couple of practices, and I think it will be fun to see. So let me know who you're excited to see, man. For Seattle, I definitely want to see a little bit more of that boy, Byron Murphy, but also Tyrese Knight. Derek Hall is someone I'm excited to see. Kobe Bryant, Nehemiah Pritchett, and DJ James, Auburn boys, right? Offensively, I'm excited to see Kenny McIntosh. Jake Bobo. Those are some of the names I'm excited about for Seattle. For the Titans, I'm excited to see Treylon Burks, man. I want to see a big year out of him. Tyjae Spears as well. Just excited. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Seahawks Titans video update. Peace.